Utah Senator Mike Lee is the state chair for President Trump's campaign, and he led the Utah delegation to the Republican National Convention yesterday.
And today, Fox 13's Max Roth interviewed the senator. Max.
Yes, so much to talk about this year. We talked for about 20 minutes, covering too much to show, really. So we've posted it all online. But I do want to share what Lee had to say about two issues front and center right now: the president's stand against vote by mail and the crisis surrounding COVID-19.
We're in a tough spot where people are angry, they're agitated, they're worried, they're upset. They're uncertain about their future.
The president doesn't talk about worry or agitation.
Hopefully we'll call it the final phase of a pandemic.
Public opinion polls spell trouble for the president on the COVID-19 pandemic. The latest Fox News poll asking who voters trust to do a better job on coronavirus, with Biden at 50% to Trump's 36%. To Lee, it's an opinion based on a misunderstanding of the president's job.
If you evaluate the role the federal government has to play in the coronavirus response, it's relatively small, other than in the financial, raw economic terms.
Does it point out a weakness in our governing system then? Is that what you're saying? Because
no.
you look at our peer countries and they did so much better at pushing back the virus, from Canada to the European Union. We're so off the charts.
First of all, I think it's far too soon to have a true apples to apples comparison to those countries. Testing protocols are different from country to country. Our demographics are different. I think it's going to take some time to sort through all the crosstabs on that and figure out whether it's fair to say that our response was inferior to that of other countries.
On another topic, it is the president arguing the U.S. is poised for failure and corruption.
But the talk of the
only way they can take this election away from us is if this is a rigged election.
As if it's rigged, that sort of thing. It just...
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't share that view. If he were part of our conversation right now and pushed back on that, perhaps he would concede the point. I'm not sure, but I certainly don't share that view.
4 years ago, you would have been crazy to guess Lee would support Trump, because after that Access Hollywood tape came out in October of 2016, Lee said he wouldn't want to be associated with someone who talked about women like that. Well, we talked for a while about how he got from that place to here. So you can find our whole conversation online. But for now, live in the newsroom, Max Roth, Fox 13 News, Utah.